Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Yuri Perez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
About to get started here, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air. Edwards under it. One down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Evan Carter.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Ball one there. Seager went deep twice in his last game. On the ground.
No, that's a foul
and foul ball. Perez, a 6'8" righty, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Here's a 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Lone Depot Park just underway here. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Awesome play there.
That is third. Wyatt Langford.
Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And it's fouled away.
Ball, that's out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a ball.
3.
Two down, nobody on. Downstairs,
Ball 4,
and that's
pitches
ball
down.
4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Berger matched a homer in his last game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Hey!
Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That was pretty nasty. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jordan Montgomery. What should we keep an eye on here?
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He's started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning. And if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
That's a ball.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it. Oh, the throw is over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error, so now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
Slider for a strike. Man at second.
Ball, that's inside.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kyle Stowers.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
One out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Here's a chopper to short. Slings to first in time.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, number 5, Christopher.
And up next for Miami, Christopher Morel.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a
Ball that's
curveball
outside.
is just outside. Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Nimmo on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. We played an inning. No score.
Guys in our lanes like we supposed to. I just wanna play like we supposed to. Gotta win it all like we supposed to. Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to.
Top of the second. Now the catcher for the Rangers. Kyle Higashioka.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Ball.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging and one away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Aye.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Second inning here, no score.
Nope.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. That one
Ball
in the
3.
dirt. Full count now. The 3-2
Nope.
is off
Ball
the
4.
outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
This one in the air center field. Marcy has a beat on it. 2 away.
Batting in, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's 1-1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The Rangers with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Way inside, gets away. The throw to third, he's in there.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Two. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0.
I'm self-made and I'm self-paid. Y'all don't really want it with me. Hustle game strong, shoe game mean. The money is dirty, but the suits is clean. High haters, I'm back from my hiatus. Whips come in colors like now or later. They say I'm flashy, but I would call it classy.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
Yeah!
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 0-2 stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
On the outside corner, got him looking. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. 2 for 9 so far in the series. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. The Marlins on the board first. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And at the plate for Miami, Graham Pauley. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And the lefty with the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Hammered on a line into left, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. 2-run shot for Miami this inning, and it's 2-zip. Back in the foul. I'm ready for real. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Ball 1.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
No, he's in
but
there.
He beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hey!
The 0-1. In the air to left center. Lopez moving under it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Seager in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford.
Ball! That pitch is
Chris,
out.
through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Gone. A two-run blast. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike two. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Texas plates two on the homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Miami Marlins baseball on The Show, Florida.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Uptown swing like New Jack up top. High heel got you with a view at. Always on topic. You be with the news at. Center of the conversation.
That's a ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-1. That one
That's
missed.
ball three.
Line drive. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Move to second. Marcy dives back in safely. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third.
No, that's low. That's ball 2.
That's in here at the knees, and it's strike 2. This one in the air right field, and there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter.
So now with one away and a man at second, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey!
One out, the runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the dirt. Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Fires to third, but he's back. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Griffin Conant in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one finds the zone, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Body in motion, heart on fire, train through the heat and haze. Focus, vision of my eyes locked into the pain, I fix my gaze. I count them reps, they count me out, but I'm still here making.
Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Out in front, rip foul.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball, that's out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's hold a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Trying to bunt his way on.
That ball's
foul
foul.
ball. On the ground, right side. Edwards. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Number 6, Josh Young.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Josh Young. Fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's just out.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Outside
That's ball
low.
3.
Ball 3. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Carter.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Brings it in.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Here is Jock Peterson. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just
No,
missed.
that's down.
Two on, two outs. Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing and he popped it up. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine.
Number 18, Griffin Conine.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just missed.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's in for a strike, a slider. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman number 1, Connor Norby.
On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 down, nobody on, and a foul ball.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece.
Senator shots up that 5-5-5-5. Let 'em fly. Senator shots up that 5-5. Shots up like Kurt.
Now pitching for the
So the Marlins go with a new arm,
Number
Cade
58.
Gibson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off for Texas, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Langford in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Hey!
The 1-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That's outside. Ball 1. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a curve misses outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. And the 3-1. On the inside corner for a strike. The Fish trying to keep this a 2-2 game. And we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cade Gibson done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, Lake Bacher.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Go ahead run on base. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Oh, what a stop. From his backside, it's there, and that's a great play.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Graham Pauley.
Number 21, Graham Pauley.
Up the middle, Seager. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Outside, that's a
Activity in the
ball.
bullpen for Texas. Tyler Alexander, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Wynn, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And the 1-0.
Yep,
He's
that ball
just
went out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next
That's
one
ball
misses. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy, 1 for 2. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
and
safe.
he just got his hand in there.
Yeah.
On the ground to short, Seager. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Runner takes off. Pitch way inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside. Ball 3.
In the dirt, runner holds, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air, center field. Carter under it, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Pitching for the
New pitcher
Marlins,
for the Marlins,
number
Calvin
53.
Fauché.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Nope,
Miami's
that's down.
bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bender getting loose as well. The 1-0. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hey!
The count 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Next up for Texas, Evan Carter.
Ball.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Alexander.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading up for the Marlins, the designated hitter, number 5, Christopher Morel.
You know, these
Nope, that's
Marlins
a ball.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-0. And
Ball.
another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball 2.
Good
That's
eye
a
in
ball.
that spot. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hernandez.
That one's in there. 0-1. to the left side, but it is well fouled. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Well, these Rangers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Comes up empty.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Sends him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul straight back. That one outside. Ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 up, 2 down. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Calvin Fauché won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's a ball. Ball, that's outside.
Two down, nobody on. Uh-oh, that
Time out.
got him.
That ball
and
hit
the
him.
potential winning run is aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Hey!
You'll one.
Ball one.
Base hit, left center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Next to the Rangers, the first baseman, number 20.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Berger.
2 on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Stowers should have this one. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman,
Ball, that's out.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
the batter number 6, shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Double play ball to second. Over to Seager.
He's out.
Not in time
Hey.
at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Go ahead
number
run on
21,
base. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins.
You don't want
Inside,
to get
ball
beat
one.
by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner edges away at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Ball, that's inside.
The Rangers trying to keep this a 2-2 game here, the bottom of the 7th. Ripped to right. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter now, Jacob Marcy.
That's out.
Edwards off of first with 2 away. That's to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Andrew Nardi getting loose out there. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope,
And that's
outside.
And now it's even 1-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. One and 2 here. Got him swinging for the K.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ball. Down.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's
Ball
inside.
in.
Josh Young in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying
that's a
run
ball.
is on
Take your
base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Josh Young will hit next. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And
Ball
that
inside.
misses as well. Evan Carter in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Marlins holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. The pinch runner for the Rangers, Michael Hellman, getting some more speed on the bases. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Carter. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. What a stop. There's one. Double play.
Oh.
What a quick killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Martin.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Well, 1-run game. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Stowers gets his lead at first with nobody out. In there at the knees. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cole Winn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 13.
So up next, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Fought off foul. Yo one.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a ball and 2 strikes. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two on, 1 out. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a bouncer. Berger. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norton. Golden opportunity right here.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
That one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. That one catches the corner for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The batter number 6. Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
can't get to it. This might clear the bases. Runner around third. The relay throw. The tag.
Got it right there.
That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. Through 8 full, Marlins on top 5-2. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one misses. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
There's a strike.
2.
Got him lifted. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Seager in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That's outside.
On the ground, and this should do it. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off
Safe.
the throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Now into the game, Michael Hellman. He's the new third baseman.
Number 23, Michael Hellman. Up next to the Rangers, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Ball one.
The Fish trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Out towards right center field. Marcy on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
When it's me without a song. It's gonna dance in your heart away.